Who is John Woodland?
John Woodland versus father. I was incarcerated for 37 and a half years. The court released me in June of 2021.
I'm Autumn Woodland. John Woodland is my father. When my father came home, it was honestly the greatest day of my life. So it's, gosh, I can only think about how his presence has just made such a major difference in my life experience compared to how I was growing up when he was away.
What does a day-to-day look like for you since you've been on the outside?
Oh, wow. Well, it usually starts off with me making prayer. But I think the main thing for me in my day is trying to communicate with my children right and make sure that they're okay. And, you know, for me, they have been a blessing. When I was incarcerated, Autumn was working with the ACLU with Sonia Kumar and them and with the family reunification thing. And when Sonia, I would talk to her constantly about, you know, what they were doing. And Sonia would come into the prison to the Lifers program, and I was a part of the Lifers program.
How did it feel knowing your father was on the inside?
The majority of my peers were the children of people who came from a lot of privilege and influence, two-parent households. You know, I'd always see them with their fathers and see my family members with their fathers, and it hurt. It hurt a lot because I love my dad. I always have. You know, any opportunity I could talk to him or spend time with him growing up, it meant the world to me. I might have even locked myself away. He was so active. He was always a part of my life. When I talk about the regular phone calls, once a week, sometimes more, I would talk to him. And my dad helped my mother raise me through phone calls, letters, and visits. And he played such a major role in my life growing up, and I think that's what made things more challenging for me when I was a child.
I think it's important that they pass that second chance legislation, and because it provides a guy inside with hope. I think that's what the legislators should understand, that there's a lot of productivity coming from the second chance program and guys coming home as returning citizens.
I mean, it makes sense. If it's a second look, a second chance, that's what it means. And looking at a person and looking at all of their accomplishments and things that they've done that were productive while they were in prison, and seeing that the community will be a better place when this person comes home. Because there's a ripple effect. When a loved one comes home, what do you feel? Joy. And when people have joy, they have hope. And when you have hope, you want to do positive things. You want to be more optimistic. And from my perspective, it can only go up from there.